What's up, Internet? Fear Agent here, and I just played a roguelike where you run around as a fairy tale character in a roguelike. It's multiplayer, it could be fun. I don't think it's there yet. It's called Ravenswatch. The same people who brought you Curse of the Dead Gods came out with this new title over the weekend. I'm not sure that this is going to be for most people in its current stage. I can't really recommend it. If you want to stick around, I'm going to tell you reasons why, and you can hear me shit on something that you might hold dear. What's better than that? This is a typical roguelike style game. It has art very similar to Curse of the Old Gods, or things like Hades, or Endless Dungeon that's coming out. It kind of comic booky, cell shaded. It looks fantastic. They did a great job there. The characters are pretty fun. It is a co-op game, so you can play with a few of your friends. I do like that that's implemented right away. There's no waiting on any of that. But I do have to say that the die, get better, repeat thing is a lot better when there's a lot more things to do when you're dying and repeating. It got really old really quick for me personally. So even saying that, there is still a roadmap. They're being very transparent, which is good. In the spring, they've got new ultimates, a teleport system, a new hero. In the summer, they've got a map, new enemies, nightmares, and stuff, which are like the big bosses that inevitably show up in the day-night cycle. That if you play the game, you'll eventually see. They've got NPCs and quests being put in with upgrades, and the end game is going to come after that with Chapter 3, more heroes, enemies, the like. Of course, harder difficulties as they improve the AI and all of that as time goes on. The four characters that I played, the first is Scarlet, which is like Little Red Riding Hood, and is like a rogue class that at night, during the day-night cycle, she becomes a werewolf, and that changes a lot of her skill sets and becomes sort of beast mode and fucks shit up. It's great. The next is Beowulf, and that's like typical fighter, and he's got his wyvern like worm thing that gives him buffs on pretty much all his abilities for a few seconds, and then, you know, as you upgrade certain abilities, as you level up or find items, you, well, they're not items, they're going to be sort of skill upgrades that you find along the way that will kind of boost all of that if you get the right ones. We all kind of know how a roguelike works. The next is the Snow Queen. She's my least favorite. I think they need to retool her a bit. She's a glass cannon that debuffs, but the only way for her to debuff stuff, she's got to get in the fray and get fucked up. Maybe I just suck at this game, so I'm not really that great at it, but I had the least amount of fun with her. Buyer be warned, maybe that's a style you like. I just did not like it. The most fun I was having was with the Pied Piper. That is, I mean, it may as well be the Necromancer in Diablo 4. It is fun, it's pretty OP, and you could pretty quickly not be taking a lot of damage till that nightmare. I pretty much almost immediately wasn't dying as the Pied Piper, and it is a class that I would recommend for people who are new to the title or games like it. So my final thoughts, I would hold off on spending money on this unless Pastech has given you so much goodwill that you think you should be an early supporter of this project and you believe in it a lot. That's cool, but the content's not there for most people. So I would say the majority of people that are looking to play a multiplayer game that's like this need to maybe hold off, maybe a year, maybe till it actually comes out. I paid $17.99 on the 10% off sale that Steam currently has until the 13th. That might be a good budget for some people. Personally, I think the game's worth under $5 in its current state, and I can't even recommend it until they have a lot more going on. I don't think that an afternoon of fun in the gaming space should be a $20 price point. That's just me. That's how I look at it. All these early access games that are coming out asking for money, I don't like it. It's a bad look on the company in my eyes through my lens. If you don't think that way, that's cool. But for me, it's a hard pass. at least until it's out, and it has a lot more going on for it. Anyway, I've been Fear Agent. You've been great. Peace.